The Eight of Discs, happy times. The Sun rules the first decanate of Virgo. Isn't that so much brighter than that Seven of Discs? What's Crowley got to say? Remember, we've switched from the sevens on one side horizontally to the eights, and the 7 and 8s are never that good, but actually the Eight of Discs is a good card. Mercury is in his most spiritual aspect, and he both rules and is exalted in the sign of Virgo. Mercury was Virgo, and Mercury is the ruler of Hod, and governed by the Sun. It signifies intelligence lovingly applied to material matters, especially those of the agriculturist, the artificer, and the engineer. People who are creating something from the materials at hand. Now, one might suggest that this card marks the turn of the tide. The Seven of Discs is in one sense the first possible establishment of matter. Compare R215. R215 is the devil, Capricorn, the lowest fallen and therefore the highest exalted. These last three cards seem to prepare the explosion which will renew the whole cycle. The explosion which will renew the whole cycle will, of course, be the Ace of Wands, starting up again, expression or the birth of will. Note that Virgo is Yod, and Yod is also related to fire. So within the Virgo, the Virgin is Yod. The secret seed of life, and also the virgin earth, waiting the phallic plough. The phallic plough is Aleph. Aleph is an ox plough. So that's how you can have the air at the top and not fall as you might think, as far as you might think. Air is the fall. The interest of this card in the interest of the common people. The interest of this card is the interest of the common people. The rulership of the Sun in Virgo also suggests birth. The discs are arranged in the geomantic figure Populus. I think that was in one of the Cancerian cards as well, Populus. So there's a fertility going on here, and of course Virgo is very much in September, the season of the harvests. He also introduces, as well as Populus, one of the I Ching hexagrams, which in this case is the 33rd one, Big Air. It means retiring, and the commentary describes how best to make use of that maneuver. This is incongruous enough with the essence of Virgo, the secret withdrawing of energy into the fallow earth. Along with the harvest, of course, it's time to furrow the land, to prepare it for the next planting that's going to happen. So it's very much a time of preparation as well, bringing the harvest in, getting it, while you're doing that, you're also getting ready for the next generation of life that has to happen. If you don't, you starve. So, what are we going on to next? It's the Nine of Discs. Gain.